Queensland faced a devastating weather event, one of the most severe in recent memory. Maryborough, a historic town 250 kilometers north of Brisbane, braced for disaster as the Mary River swelled to dangerous levels. The Mary River was forecasted to peak at 10.7 meters, putting the town's central business district at risk of severe flooding. Just weeks earlier, a smaller flood caused significant damage to businesses and homes. This time, Maryborough had a powerful defense: the Geodesign heavy-duty flood barrier, known locally as the levee system.
Good morning. As you see, the sun is actually shining right now, but we know that there are floodwaters roaring down the Mary River. And now we are installing the levee, which protects that part of the CBD from the river coming overland.
With the river rising rapidly, council teams, SES workers, and volunteers deployed the Geodesign barrier in under 6 hours, blocking key sections of the CBD, including Adelaide Street and Kent Street. Just as the community began to secure the town, heavy rains returned, and the Mary River continued to rise, putting the Geodesign flood barrier to the ultimate test.
Right now, it's raining, which is why we have the pumping system. We've installed the levee with the which cuts off the stormwater system from backing up. So we are now pumping out the rainwater that is falling.
As the Mary River surged to over 10 meters, floodwaters threatened to breach into the CBD. Water began to creep toward Adelaide Street, but the Geodesign flood barrier stood as a line of defense, stopping the rising tide in its tracks.
There's been a lot of questions today about the levee system. The floodwater is now above what it was 6 weeks ago, but the levee is working as intended.
As the Mary River surged to its peak at 10.3 meters, the central business district remained secure, a testament to the barrier and the community's tireless efforts. Volunteers, even those facing personal losses, worked selflessly to secure the town. Organizations like SES and the Red Cross supported evacuation and safety efforts.
Good evening. Well, it's 9:30 now on Monday night, and it has been an incredible few days. There's been so many people who've worked so hard across our community. But again, we've been watching the flood level rise, looking at the Bureau of Meteorology, the predictions, and we feel pretty certain that it is starting to peak right now at about 10 meters, 25 centimeters. I want to thank everybody involved right across the community. We have Red Cross volunteers. There's Red Cross volunteers like Jerry, whose house has flooded. They knew their house was going to flood and they still went and volunteered. The council workers who constructed this levee here in the CBD. As you can see, it has worked. The water is held back there and it's dry on this side of the levee here in the CBD. I want to thank everyone. People have looked after one another. They've ensured that checking in on one another and done the right thing. People have been safe, and we're getting through this because we stood together as a community. So thank you everyone for being involved and doing the right thing.
Maryborough's success highlights the importance of flood mitigation. Through preparation, engineering, and community effort, the Geodesign barrier protected the CBD, offering a model for communities worldwide facing the growing challenges of unpredictable weather.